Hello, I'm Prince Dearlove live from Planet Earth. You are watching Chixxflix. I hope you enjoy the show. We're gonna get right into it. So Charlie Kirk's the guy that popped Charlie Kirk, he has been caught. He is now in FBI custody, he's now in police custody, and it comes to be a 22-year-old white man. Like Charlie Kirk got popped in the whitest state, surrounded by white people, by a white man. That's the conclusion of this whole thing. Like, you can't make this up. Like, that's what just happened. They got him. He's 22 years old. Family is registered Republican. I mean, you cannot make this up. He don't the guy that popped Charlie Kirk, the 22-year-old, he donated to Trump $224 to be exact. He donated to Trump's campaign. You cannot make this up. All we've been hearing from Charlie and these right-wing conservatives is black violence this, black violence that. And then a white man comes and takes Charlie from his two kids and his wife. You cannot make this up. I just find it to be like you can like it's not even comedy at this point. It's just like you can't make it up. You can't write this story out. You cannot write this story out. We just spent a week listening to white people tell us about Irina Zaruska get poked in the neck by that black guy. We just listened to them talk about this for a week about black violence, and Charlie gets taken out by a white man in the whitest state, Utah, surrounded by white people. You cannot make this up. Like, you cannot make it up at all. Um, Apparently, he had stuff written on the bullets, stuff written on the guns, stuff like, hey, hold this fascist. He had one thing written. He was like, if you see this, you're gay. If you see this, you're gay. So like this guy was like playing with it. Like he wasn't even fully serious taking Charlie out. Um, it's just it's I mean like I'm not gleeful that he's gone, but I am saying like this isn't how it's supposed to be. Even the governor of Ohio wished that the governor of Ohio said he wished that the guy that popped Charlie wasn't white. Like he wishes that, well, he didn't say it like that, but he wishes that the guy drove from a different state or a different country. As in, hey, I wish he wasn't white. I wish he was a minority. Even the governor of Utah is saying that. I'm gonna show y'all the clip. But isn't this something? Isn't like this something? Like this is like Charlie Kirk goes, he does his debates. He goes state to state. He talks about a whole sorts of things. One of the main things he talks about, though, is black violence. He goes to Utah, one of the whitest states ever. I mean, super white. We're talking saltine white. He sits down, he's doing his debate. He's surrounded by white people, surrounded by white people in the whitest state ever. He's thinking it's going to, oh, I'm super safe. I'm good. A 22-year-old white man comes to where Charlie is and says, yeah, I'm going to take you from your wife and two kids. Yeah, he goes, yeah, let me show you something. We just spent a week listening to them talk about black violence because of that woman on the bus, Irina Zaruska. And now we have this, and all we can hear is left versus white. What? You got to be kidding me. Where's the monologues from Nick Fuentes? Nick Fuentes, are you going to start talking about how Charlie Kirk's I don't want to say I don't want to be I want this video to be fine, so I'm not going to say certain words. Nick Fuentes, are you going to talk about how the guy that popped Charlie Kirk is white? He's a white man, straight white male. Are you going to talk about that? Are you going to make a 15-minute monologue about this, Nick Fuentes? Are we getting a 15-minute monologue about how the guy that popped Charlie Kirk is a white man from Nick Fuentes? Are we going to get that? I promise you we won't get that. I promise you we will not be getting a 15-minute monologue from Nick Fuentes. We also won't be getting words about his race from Matt Walsh, Ben Shapiro, Benny Johnson. We won't be getting them to say anything about this guy's race. You know why? Because he's white. Are we finally going to talk about white on white violence? Are we finally going to talk about that? I don't know if we are. I don't think we are. I mean, I wish we could have the conversation about white on white violence. Charlie Kirk just got taken out by a white man, a 22-year-old white man. I'm gonna show y'all him in a minute too. We're gonna go through a lot. Anyway, his dad is the one that his dad apparently his dad convinced him to like give himself up. So his dad was like, "Hey, you blah blah blah, you got to do this," and the guy goes gracefully. So he didn't go out violently. Well, he did pop Charlie, so that is kind of violent. But at the end, yeah, they took him in. It only took what a day to get him for his dad to convince him. Um, Apparently he's in like a lot of group chats too, where they talk about stuff like this. You know how these like his parents are registered Republicans. Like, what are we doing here? You know what I'm saying? Like, it just goes to show like things just not come out how you think they would sometimes. Wow, wow, like this is like insane. Anyway, comes from a Republican family. Um, he even had a picture where it was Halloween and like he had like a Trump costume in the front and like he was like sitting on the like it's like a it looked not it's not a statue but something below that. He was like I'm gonna show y'all all that. And like his families are is registered Republican, his mom and his dad. So he comes so the guy that popped Charlie Kirk comes from a two-parent household. The parents are registered Republican. He's a white male and like it's like all of it doesn't add up to the narrative that they want. You know, like it's like all like you don't see none of them talking about his race. You don't see none of them saying, "Hey, this is a racial thing. Oh my God, white on white violence." You don't see none of that. Charlie Kirk was in Utah. That's like the whitest state ever, surrounded by other white people, hundreds, three like what was it, 3,000 white people? No minority, no black person in sight. Just in a white state surrounded by white people, and the guy that pops him is white, and that's just what it is. Like, so you see this, and you're like, damn, the narrative isn't going to fit. What are they going to say now? You don't see Nick Fuentes, Matt Walsh, Benny Johnson, Ben Shapiro talking about this guy's race. You don't see them saying white on white violence is a problem. All you see them saying is left and right, left and right. Oh, the leftist, he wasn't even a liberal. His family is Republican. He's definitely a Republican. He donated to Trump. This guy donated to Trump. What are we doing here? When Charlie Kirk got popped, all you saw on Twitter was them saying, "Oh, we gotta go. The Republicans, we gotta go to war. Oh, we can't take this no more." Okay, well now that the guy that popped Charlie Kirk is arrested, and we finding out that his family is registered Republican, his mom and his dad, and that this guy donated to Trump campaign. Now that we're finding out that the family and him is MAGA, are y'all gonna go to war with yourselves? Is MAGA going to go to war with themselves now that this guy is found out to be Republican and his mom and his dad is Republican and he donated to Trump's campaign? I'm going to keep reminding y'all of that. He donated $224 to be exact. Are they going to go to war with themselves? Is MAGA going to go to war with themselves? This hate group called the Republicans, are they going to go to war with themselves? I don't think so. We don't see no conservative influencers talking about the race of this guy. All we see them saying is leftist ideologies, liberals. Like, bro, he's not a liberal. He's not a leftist. His family is registered Republican. He donated to Trump's campaign. The family is The family is Republican. No liberal, no Democrat, no minorities in sight. Straight, straight Republican. That's what it is. That's what it is. Like, so the narrative is just not going to fit. It's just not going to fit. It's not going to go the way they wanted to. Now that we see the guy, now that we know who the guy is, and mind you, like, I'm not happy about any of this. Like, Charlie Kirk had 2 kids, he had a wife. Like, yes, he said some of the most outlandish thing about black people, and the irony is that he gets taken out by a white man in a white state, surrounded by white people. But even with all that, I got nothing against him. Like, he said a bunch of words, we can ignore him, move past that. But it's like the narrative was this, and it's really that. Like, what now? Like, what are they going to say now? And I can tell you what they're going to say is nothing. They're not going to say, what can you say? Even Trump wants to move past this. I can show you a video right now. Like, even Trump wants to move past this. They asked Trump about it, and he immediately started talking about decorating the White House. I kid you not. Like, I can show you it right now. Like, there's a whole, like, look at the reporter asking Trump about this. So they asked Trump about this, and, like, this is what he has to say.
My condolences on the loss of your friend, Can I ask Kirk personally, how are you holding up over the last day and a half, sir?
I think very good. And by the way, right there, you see all the trucks. They've just started construction of the new ballroom for the White House, which is something they've been trying to get, as you know, for about 150 years. And it's going to be a beauty. It'll be an absolutely magnificent structure.
He said, they asked him, like the reporter said, hey, my condolences on the loss of your friend, Charlie Kirk. How are you holding up? Trump goes, I think very good. And by the way, right there, you see all the trucks. They started the construction on the new ballroom for the White House. Even Trump is over this. Like, even Trump is just over this. Even Trump is over this. Hey, how do you hey, your friend Charlie Kirk, your friend Charlie Kirk, what about him? And then Trump goes, oh, yeah, look at our new ballroom over there at the White House. They're decorating it. It looks nice. Do y'all think it looks nice? He doesn't even give a damn about Charlie anymore. He doesn't want to talk about it anymore. And the only reason he doesn't want to talk about it is because the guy that popped Charlie is white. The guy that popped Charlie comes from a Republican family. The guy that popped Charlie donated to Trump's campaign. The guy that popped Charlie Kirk donated to Trump's campaign. His family is registered Republican. You can't make this up even if you wanted to. He's a white, like, you can't make this up. Like, you can't make it up. Like, look at this guy, bro. Look at this guy. Like, this guy is 100% white male. 100%. Like, this is the guy. Like, he looks like a regular, like, Xbox gamer. Like, he doesn't even look threatening. He took Charlie out. Like, he doesn't even look threatening. Like, look at this guy. This is the guy that took Charlie Kirk, a white man. Like, so Charlie Kirk gets taken out in Utah, the whitest state ever, surrounded by white people, by a white man. You can't make this up, even if you wanted to. Like, wow. Like, this is the guy. He's a 22-year-old guy, young. And he took out Charlie Kirk, who was 31. Like, Charlie Kirk is young, too. 31 is not old. And you look at this and you're like, is MAGA going to go to war with itself? Because, like, look at this guy. This is a straight white male who voted, whose family is Republican, and he donated to Trump's campaign. Is MAGA going to go to war with themselves now? Like, I don't think they will. I think they will never talk about the race of this guy. I think they're going to find some way to blame this on black people and the leftists and liberals. They're going to find some way, some way, somehow, to blame this on black people. And this got nothing to do with us. This is white on white violence. This is white on white violence. It happened in a white state. Charlie was surrounded by white people. The guy that popped him is white. Like, this is white on white violence. This has nothing to do with us at all. Like, at all. What happened to Charlie has nothing to do with black people. It got done in a white state, Utah. He was surrounded by white people, and the guy that popped him is white. His parents are registered Republicans, and the guy that popped him donated to Trump's campaign. This got nothing to do with black people at all. We had nothing to do with this. This got nothing to do with any minority group. This is white on white violence. Straight like that. Like, can't make this up. And that's why, like, I'm calling, like, that's why I'm saying, like, I'm calling, like, we have to deport white people. We have to deport them back to Europe because this white on white violence is getting dangerous. I mean, the guy that popped Charlie is white. We have to deport white people. The guy that popped Charlie is white, so we got to do something about it. My plan, my idea, we deport all white people to Europe. Well, not all white people. Okay, we're gonna do it like this. That's why I'm like, okay, so we're gonna deport all white men to Europe because the guy that popped Charlie is a white man and his family voted Republican, and the guy donated $264 to Trump's campaign. So we gotta react. We gotta do something. So my thing is, let's deport all white men to Europe, so so that way people can be safer. We can have a safer country, and we don't have to live with these thugs. What do you guys say? I don't know. What do you guys think? We got to do that. If we don't do that, then I mean, who's with me? Y'all don't want to be with me. All right. Y'all don't want to. Okay. Yo, you can't make this up. Like, this is something you can't make up. Like, wow. Wow. Charlie Kirk has two kids, a son and a daughter. They're not even over the age of 5. He has a wife. We have to deport white men to Europe because they're dangerous. They just popped Charlie. They're dangerous. They're dangerous. The family is Republican. The guy that popped Charlie donated to Trump's campaign. What are we going to do? White on white violence is at an all-time high. White on white violence is at an all-time high, and Charlie is the result of it. He's no longer with us because of white on white violence. This guy is registered. He's a Republican. His family's Republican. What are we going to do? His 2 parents are Republican. So I'm saying let's deport all white men to Europe. That way we can have a safer country and people can speak in debates and not get popped like Charlie did. Charlie just got popped by a white man. But nobody's going to agree with that. Nobody's going to say that. But I have to be the one to say it. Anyway, I want to keep this episode short because I didn't want to talk about nothing else really. I didn't have nothing else on my mind, but it's just I'm just glad they caught the black thug that got Charlie. This black thug that you see on your screen, I'm just glad they caught him. His parents are registered Republican. He donated to Trump's campaign. He's a straight black male, as you can see right there on the screen. I'm just glad they got this guy because Charlie did not deserve this. He didn't deserve this from a thug. From a thug. Look at him. He's a thug. Anyway, this will be the end of the show. Remember to like the video, share, like, all that good stuff. Please. Follow me on Twitter. Follow me on TikTok. Follow me on Facebook. Subscribe to the channel. I go live almost every night at 9 or 10 p.m. So make sure you follow, subscribe, like, all that good stuff. Put your notification bell on YouTube so you know when I go live.